And hello. How are you? Welcome to this crafty corner. I am Ema, better known as Els. And I've been bad already this morning. If you know, you know. Go ahead. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Arlene.
Never heard of cocoa with juice.
What?
The juice that's in the fridge.
Is there juice in the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care. Alrighty. So, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're working on a pink Floofy journal. Yeah. So last night, I did a live, and we did, for our idea book, we did the round pockets. And so we did those. So I did this one last night. And it's using the paper that we're using in this journal. So we're going to use this stuff in this journal. So we have that one. And then, we used other dyes. And so we made this little pocket. And then we made this one. And then we did this one. So we've got 4 more pockets that we can put in our journal. Let's see. And I also got, I got a Temu order yesterday. I was waiting for it to come in, and it finally came in. So I got these. I didn't want these. I wanted this one, but this was one of those things where you had to get the whole collection. So, because I wanted this one for the book, for the journal that we're currently working. So we have those for other things. Put those away. I also got a couple of packs of stickers, and these are PET, and I hate PET stickers. I didn't know that they were PET when I ordered them. I usually look really close, and I did, and I didn't see these as being PET, but they are caca. But we'll figure out something to do with them. And then I ordered these, which I've been getting a lot of these lately from the Yuxi company, and because they're paper or like really light chipboard stickers, but they have no white around the edges. They're cut right to the sticker. They're like massive fussy cut, and I love that. And those are retro ladies, so I got those to put in my my pinup journal. I'm still working on collecting stuff for the pinup journal. How the heck do I still have glue on me? Come on. And I also got some new tape for this one. So we're going to use that. Okay. So let's get the damn book up. Let's see where we're at. So that's our journal. We got stuff. I bought frilly lacy stuff for this stuff. We got stuff. More stuff. More lace over there. And we have paper aplenty. Oh, yeah, you can see where we were cutting dies last night. So this is the digital for this that I chose. And it's actually, this is from Poke Art Studio, and I think it's like 3 different digitals. And I made a mistake when I printed it, and I printed it on copy paper. Yeah, I know. Bad. That was bad. So we're pretty much having to double everything. I would not recommend printing anything on copy paper if you're going to be using it in your journal. But I did, and because my printer is screwed up, my good one is screwed up, and it's currently not... It's not printing red in anything. So this digital came out very green, because it's only printing in yellow and blue. Came out very green when I did it. I mean, it still has pink in it, but the pink is just not, it's not the true pink. So, so it's still, it's still okay if somebody wanted, if you wanted to use it, and that was the color scheme you were going for. But you can see that this one was printed on cardstock, because I printed it in big printer, but I can't use it because it doesn't match the aesthetic that I was looking for. So I printed this on my little printer and forgot to change the paper. So shoot me. So, yeah, it isn't pink. It's like salmon. That makes sense. It's kind of a salmon color. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, shoot the rubber band across the room. Let's take a look at what we have. So this is our front page. And right now I'm only doing 2 signatures. I may in the future decide that this is going to be 3 signatures. But as of right now, we've only got 2 set up. So if I do a third one, I'll do it off camera. And then we have a little pocket here and writing space. This one's very big on the writing space. Like I wanted it to have writing space. So this is the bookmark. We decided to do a bookmark in here, and it fits in this little pocket, and it's got a big old tassel, huge old tassel on it. Flip that over. Daubers everywhere. Lots of writing space in this one. I'm still looking at this page going, I don't know. Like, I think it needs something, but I'm not sure what it needs. But it needs something. And then this is actually pink, but when I put it on this beige paper, it came out. I'll show you. When I put it on the beige paper, it came out kind of orangey colored. So, pocket, tags and journal cards, more pockets, tags and journal cards. We get this little piece here, which is actually part of a wedding invitation that was dyed pink. And that's the other side. We got a little tuck going. And then more writing space, just some really delicate vintage lace here. Flip that over. And we have a big belly band with a huge journaling card. And this huge journaling card has a pocket on the front with a journal card. More writing space. Really pretty ribbon. Yeah. It's pink. More writing space. We got a little pocket over here where we put a tag in there. And then this thing, like, I don't know what to do with these. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with these. These are like coin envelopes. So we built it, we put it together. And I just kind of put it in the pocket. I figure, I don't know, somebody can stuff something in there. I don't know. Then we have a little side pocket here. And this is like a Project Life card. It's a little bigger than a Project Life card, so I'm not entirely sure what kit it came from, but it works in here, so we're putting it in. That's the other side of that wedding invitation. We have a little pocket here, another journal card, another thing. Here's that other one, but I cut the top off of this one, and we just tucked it in. I don't know what we're going to do with it, if we're going to do anything with it. This is new washi tape because I just got a whole new set of washi tape. And currently it's in a half box. 50 rolls of washing tape. Yeah. And that's one of the new ones. Came in the set. It's this one right over here. This one. And yeah, so I've got new washi tape. I have to get a new case for it. This is this is a half case. I don't do a half case of washi tape ever, but that's a half case. Then we have more writing space, a little tuck and a journal card, and just some this is very soft, very soft. It's not that, sometimes when you get this wrinkly stuff, you get like, it's really thick and it's like, it's crisp because they use a heavy tool on it. This is not tool. And so it's very soft. And then we have over here, we have another pocket that we put in. We put this pocket here because this paper has this big ugly flower thing on it here that doesn't go with our book, but the paper went with our book. So we just went ahead and put a journaling card in there. This is part of our digital and it has very faint lines on it. So I thought that would be cute for the writing side. So we got that tucked in, and this is where we're at. I think we have 8 pages left, which is like a third of this signature. And we're going to work our way through it. Yeah, that's the thing. See, like it has to be like a tag pocket or something because I don't see how those work in a journal. I don't know. Maybe call me cuckoo. I don't know. All right, so this is where we're at. And it is a big, beautiful pink page. And we have to figure out what we're doing with it. We gotta get this thing open. Why is it not opening? There we go. Okay. This has a thing on it. Let's get rid of the thing. Okay, got rid of the thing. Now we'll re-round these corners. There we go. And this one. Okay. That one. This one. I'm going to do them a little bigger. Okay, so we got this. And I'm thinking maybe we'll put it down here and just use it as a tuck. And we'll put like something. Maybe we'll do it as a tuck for this. I don't know. I think if we're going to do that, I think we need to gusset this. And I say that because this just fits in there. And I don't think we're going to have enough to glue it down and still be able to get this in. So let's gusset this little piece. Let's see. What should we use to gusset it? Well, let's get some paper. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work. I need a piece of cardstock. It's going to have to be cardstock. Not paper. Let me see if I have a piece of tea stain someplace. Da-da-da. Okay. All right. So we're going to use some, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll use this instead. It's not big enough. Okay. Let's do, so this is 4.25. So let's do 4 3/4. by like 1.5. Okay. Then let's get this. And let's go there. There. That'll work. And then 3/8. Okay. Tweezers. All right, so then we're going to put this on, but we're going to put this on top of it. That works. All right, so let me round these corners here. Because we don't want that to show. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to glue this puppy in. If the glue is working, we never know. You know what? Got a little bit of a, there we go. That's better. All right, here we go. Glue. Of course it's not working. The pin has way too much glue on it. Okay, there we go. All right, glue. All right, so we're going to put this at the bottom, right down here. Hi, Miss Maury. Okay, so then let's add some ink. I put a new dauber head on this thing, and all of a sudden the ink is so much darker. And I think that's because at some point your dauber heads can only hold so much, you know, and so they don't pick up a lot of ink anymore. But then when you put on a new dauber head, a new dauber sponge, it can pick up more ink. All right, then we're going to glue this on top of that, and then that should fit in. Of course, we didn't check any of that, so we don't know. But this piece was just slightly bigger than that. And so we have to assume that it will. I'm sorry, I'm going to get my head in the camera for a second. There we go. All right, so we put that on there, and then we have this little guy who's got a little right there. And a little bit down there. Okay, so now that fits in there, and it's nice too. It's not too loose, but it's not too tight. He said. Grab my allergy pill. I took my head pills already, but I haven't taken an allergy pill today, and my nose is just pounding away on my face. Okay. So now, what else do we want to do on this page? Something easy, light. We don't want too much. Maybe. How about that? Or we could try some washi. We could do some washi tape. No. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the seal, but I don't like the daisy. Okay, then we have our other option. We could do this and just glue down two sides and leave it as a tuck, like, you know, somebody can tuck something in if they want. We don't necessarily have to put anything in there, but we could. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like it. Let's do this, and then we'll put something in there to journal on, you know? So put this here, just like that. Waiting for it to dry. Dry, dry, dry. I'm going to move this before I put something from the book on it and get ink all over it. There we go. All right, so now we have that little tiny journaling spot. Do 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 do. Out watching TV. So if you hear anything in the background, if it sounds like a television, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. This is real life. I live in a house with other people. It's around corners. Where's my corner? There it is. like right in front of my face and I still can't find it, There and there. A little bit of ink. I'm kind of cautious with this, with the vintage photo, walnut vintage photo, because, you still have the vintage photo in there, which on pink, it's just going to go orange right away. And that's yuck. Hi, Christine. I was on yesterday all by myself. I'm going to go up here, there. And yeah, we're going to use a piece of this. Okay, now this is 2 by 3 1/4. Around these. I'm going to glue this on the back here. 1, to make the card a little thicker, but 2, just to, so that if you write on the back, the ink doesn't bleed through. That's really what a backing is for on these things. Because, people try to use the weirdest pens. Like, oh, this is such a fabulous pen. And then they write on it and it bleeds through the paper and they're like, oh. So we try to avoid that. There. Holy crap. You had your die cutting machine out? Holy crap. Well, Arlene, we will definitely keep your friend in our thoughts, and his wife and his kids. Holy crap. I mean, I joke about that with Mike all the time. Sometimes my headache gets really bad and I go, it's a tumor. And he goes, no, it's not. That's what. All right, what to do here? Now, we know this page is going to be basically for journaling, and we're just going to, put some ephemera on it. So, but what are we going to do with this puppy? We could take a look at some of our new pockets that we did last night. I kind of like that. It's supposed to go this way, but I like it there. Just like that. It's fine. Too much. Too big. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. Arlene's prayers are, Michelle's prayers are like extra good. I know, because she's always got angels flying around me. Of course, I think that Michelle is convinced that I am my own worst enemy. Well, it is kind of round, you know. It is a little round, but I'm okay with it. All right, then we could just shove a big tag in here too, and I know we have some. See? All right, we need something at the top. What's it gonna be? Oh no, that's the same lace. Too close. Too close together for that. That goes over there. That looks good over there. And I'm going to glue this one completely down. No pocket thing over here, just to glue down. And we're going to figure out how to clean that glue up. Damn it. Oh, did I say that out loud? Not sorry. Now, we haven't done any paper clips in this one, so we have to do some paper clips, guys. I don't know what we're doing up there. I have no idea. Still don't know what we're doing here. Maybe. Possible. Ooh. Hey, we have this new set that we pulled. We found this, and it's like all pink stuff. I know it's those PET stickers, and I hate them. But we're just looking. We've not committed to anything. I wish everything under the sun wasn't PET these days. Trust me. I'm telling you, if you guys saw how many takes it takes for me to make a video, it's a good thing I know how to edit. Let's just put it that way. Because if I was like some people, like, okay, Rose, when she makes a video, she doesn't edit. So she just records it and then posts it. And she does it all in one shot. If that were me, I would have to go back. Like, the minute I made a mistake, I'd have to go back and start the whole thing over again from scratch. Because I have like really severe OCD. And I would be like, no, I can't post that. which is how we end up with the blooper reels. There is, I just don't know what the hell it is. I haven't figured it. I have it. I just haven't posted it yet. But I will get it up. Thank you for reminding me. I just forgot. I kind of like that bottle. I don't know why. And this one, I will tell you, I know why I bought these PETs, because they're matte printed. So you can see it's got less of a shine than a regular PET on it. It just looks like a regular sticker. So we're kind of working with it. All right, so now we got this guy over here. We put that on there. Lace. Look, Rose, lace. More lace. I'm disgusting myself. What? Bye, honey. Get some rest, okay? Get some rest. Thank you for reminding me. I will get it posted today. Asawi. Oh, hi guys. How you doing? Okay. So we're going to do something here. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. So this is that washi tape that's like tape, like a sticker. So it's got a backing on it, which makes it a pain in the butt. Are you kidding me? It's being very difficult. Okay. I remember one time I ordered, it was back in 2020. I ordered 3 bottles of this, and I think it was like $27 or $26 or something like that for 3 big bottles. It wasn't the Fabri-Tac, it was the 3-in-1. It was the big bottles. And it came in a plastic bag tied in a knot in a box. Well, when I got it, one of them had cracked down the side, because these have a seam on them. It's usually underneath the, there it is. It's usually underneath the label, but it cracked right down the side. And I think that it was probably because of the temperature, because these are chemicals and they're very flammable. And they delivered it, and I didn't get a delivery notification, and it was delivered to the mailbox, which means it went in one of the big lockers. And when I got it and got back home and I opened it, one of the bottles had split and the whole thing was full of. And I immediately contacted Amazon and I was like, hey, and they were like, no problem. And they sent me out a whole new 3-pack, not just the one that was messed up. They sent me out the whole new 3-pack. So needless to say, through 2020, I had plenty of glue. I'm going to give them that. Amazon is very good at standing behind what they said. But I've had some problems. You know, so it's like, I don't know. They probably have like a 60-40 good. You know what I mean? It's not quite as high of a percentage as I would like. I'd like 80-20. That would be fantastic. But it's more like a 60-40. It's just slightly better than a crapshoot. But sometimes they handle things really well, and sometimes they handle them like garbage. I ordered from them one time these things, tape rollers. And it was like a 6-pack of the ad tech kind. And it was a 5-pack, and 2 of them were completely used. Like somebody ordered it, used it, returned it, they resold it. 2 of them were completely used. The third one, when I opened the box and looked at it, and they were buried. The top 2 were okay. It was the bottom ones that weren't. So it was quite a while after I bought it that I got to those. And I think I was making Christmas cards. And when I make Christmas cards, I use a lot of double-sided roll tape because it makes it faster and to put my cards together. And so the top 2 were new and the bottom 3 were screwed up. And I contacted them and I told them, and I even took pictures of it. And I was like, look, I've only had this for like 3-4 days. And I'm telling you that, and I pulled out the last one in the box and I opened it up and I showed her. And, I sent a video of me actually opening it and showing them and breaking the seal on it because it had the seal intact. And pulling it out and going, look, it's used. There's no tape in there. And so she said, don't worry about it. We'll send you more. And I said, okay. I said, do I have to send back this one? She goes, no, don't bother to send it back. We've got the video and the recording and everything. And then like 6 months later, they came back and they charged me for the extra tape because I didn't return the original. And I was like, you told me to throw it out, and I threw it out. And they charged me for it. I was mad as a hatter. So, yeah. So I called and I complained, and they were like, well, you'll have to send back the original product. And I was like, you're talking like 6 months ago. Who holds on to empty glue for 6 months? I threw that crap away when she told me to. Oh, well. And then they were supposed to go back and investigate it, like go back through the call logs and everything and investigate it. And because they can find out where your call is from the chat. Because, you chat with them before you call them. And so, yeah. Okay, so we do have one issue here. This has a big old pearl on it. And that big old pearl, you're not going to be able to write on this page down here. So, pocket. Because you're not going to be able to write on it. You can write on this side, but you're not going to be able to write on this side because of that big old pearl. You're going to take that pearl out in order to be able to write on this page. So, because I don't think I can get that off of there. We'll try. I don't like the damn pearl anyway. Sometimes I can get them off and sometimes I can't. So we'll see. Hmm. The pearl came right off. But then I realized the flower underneath was bent and folded over. So I took it off. Ah, here we go. All right. So we'll get a new one. Get a new one. I will get this pearl off and then we'll cover that mess that we just made. Okay, so we got that out of there. Get some Fabri-Tac. We're going to make this work. If you remember to not beat it on the table. Okay. Cover that up. And I do want the pearl on there, but I don't want it to be that big. So we're going to use a candy dot. Let's see if we can find one in white-ish. With gloss. And we can. So we're going to put the candy dot on instead. The pearl is pretty, and I like the aesthetic of it, but it doesn't make it for easy journaling, and we're all about the journaling. So I'm going to use one of these medium-sized ones, I think. So I think a large is going to be too big, so we'll just use a candy dot. We'll put it right there. We still have the same essence of the piece, just without as much bulk. Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so we still have the same essence of the piece. This is like the original, and it has this giant pearl on it. We still have the same essence of the piece, but without the round bulk of it. So let's put this back in here. Bring this over. Okay, so now with just a writing board, you're going to be able to do this. It's not going to affect, okay? So we are golden. Okay, put this back in the bag with the rest of these. Here we go. In the bag. Over there. All right, out of the way. Shoot. All righty, what are we going to do on the next page? I don't know. We do have this, which is a project life card that needs to be, incorporated here somewhere. And I think maybe over here we might put this. So we need like a little corner thing. What is that? Oh, that is just paper. But how perfect, right? Okay. So. Da-da, da-da-da. Choo-da-doo-da-doo. Choo-doo-doo-doo-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Looking for some paint. I know there's been paper here somewhere. I just had pink paper. I'll find it. Hold on. Pink. Okay, much better. All right. So inking. the buttons. I do like the buttons. They're just adorable, you know? They're cute. It's a cute little detail. And we'll glue this on here, and then we'll cut it out, and we'll put a little corner wedge thing there. We can shove this in. A corner belly band. Normally I would put this on the other side, but I'm not in the mood. There we go. Little bit of glue right here and right here. Okay. Now we are going to line this up there and there. La 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 la. La, 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 la. I'm thinking we should put something on the back of this because I like this, but like, you know. Let's see if I have a small piece in here. It's card. We don't want card. We want paper. All right, Project Life card. 4 inches by 3 inches. Just 3 and 3 inches. 3 3/4 inches. By 2 3/4 inches. Rounding corners. Okay, 2 pieces of paper rounding corners. Let's see. Okay, gluing this down. Hey, maybe that's an idea. I do have an extra one of these bottles. Maybe I will put my Fabri-Tac into one of these. And then I can beat on the top of it. Because I like to do, I like to go like that with my Fabri-Tac. I don't know why. It's like a, put that in just like that. And then, now that we fixed this problem over here, I'm going to do some washi. Let's do our new washi. Let's see what that looks like. If I can find the starting point. Oh, I think I found it. Okay. All right, now let's get some glue on it. Turning the whole thing. We're just going to go from inside to inside, I think. Where's my icky stickies? Na, 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 na. Oh my God. I almost put them like this with one blade under the paper. You know, when I put them in there, they were like this. I almost cut that whole page. I'd have been mad. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe putting it in a sugar bottle. All right. So now we have that. That's our new washi tape. I kind of like it. It's Floofy and pink. Okay. Do do do. Do 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 do. We have these. I love these. They're fabric. Putting it right there. It's just small and it's there, you know? Okay. All right, let's see. See, we're sort of at that point where I have to kind of look at things and go, what do I want to do? What for do I want to do here? Yep, it's sugar bottle. Hmm. So yesterday, what a nightmare. Yesterday, I went on Etsy because I was looking for something. And there was this thing that was 70% off. And I was like, let me see, it's only $3.33 because it was $11. And it was like, I don't know, like 25 sets of fussy cuts. But the way that it was advertised showed like pages. Like it said US letter and A4 size. And then at the bottom, it said like, on one side, it said US letter and A4 size. And then on the other side, it said like there's 5 pages, 4 pages, 7 pages, which to me says these are pages, collage pages, you know, like a page with collage images on it. So, well, that's kind of cool. And I get all these. These are awesome. So I bite it. And I got a link to a Google Drive download So I went to the Google Drive download, and I tried to download everything like 3 times, and 3 times it just jammed up, and I was like, what the hell? So I went ahead and I did them a few at a time. They're just PNG files. So I went back and I re-downloaded them thinking maybe I missed something. So I trash canned all of it, re-downloaded it. Tried it again. Still just PNG files. No sheets. Now, if I just wanted images, first, why does it say US letter and A4 size? And tell me how many pages it is. If that's not how many pages it is. It's not. It is the individual PNG files, which means it's the individual pictures, not a put together collage sheet. If I had the software to make the collage sheets, then I wouldn't need to buy anything. I could just make my own. I was so mad. So I re-downloaded them a 3rd time. I'm still not getting the sheets. So I reached out to the seller. I still haven't heard back from them. So we're going to see. And it took forever to download all of it. So I'm hoping that they don't tell me to download it all again. Because I just want the collage sheets. I don't want all the digitals. All of the individual graphics, which is, I mean, that's cool, but why would I want them? I just want the sheets. I think maybe paperclip on this one. Maybe we'll do a paperclip on it. I don't know. I haven't done any paperclips for this entire book. So we'll probably have to get some of those done. Now tonight, for the craft with me, I think we're going to be working on the cover. For this, because I've never really done this kind of a soft journal. So we're going to kind of work, figure it out together. I mean, I have an idea in my head. That doesn't mean that, it does not mean that I have a fully fluffed out idea. It just means I have an idea. Like I have a picture in my head, but it never works out that way. You know what I mean? All right, we got way too much there. Way too much over here. So I'm just going to put a tab on this page. I don't know why. It just seemed like a good idea at the time. I love this paper. It's so thick. Need something here. Hey, Gypsy, what's up, girl? Oh, all right. So tonight, craft with me. We're going to see about how we're going to come up with the cover for this. And that'll tell us whether or not we're going to have a third signature. Glue. Why? Because I don't trust my stickers. Why? Because they never stick. All right. 12 o'clock up. I'm going to have 12 o'clock up. I mean, we don't have to, but I want it up. There we go. I have an idea for this. I'm not sure yet, but that gives us 1, 2, 3 more pages to do next Wednesday. Let's see what we got done today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 pages done today. That's pretty good. Between 3 and 6, and I'm happy. You know what I mean? All right. Here we go. So we put a nice loose rubber band on here. Put our A back on there so we know this is our A signature. There we go, right there. Okay. And tonight we're going to work on the cover. I have no idea how that's going to go. You know? Alrighty. So what do we got going on? Tonight, craft with me. Tomorrow, mixed media. Sunday, this coming Sunday, we have our game in the morning, and then we have Sunday afternoon is the sale. As it currently sits, there's only 46 items in the sale this month. Remember, I don't have any sales in December at all, but in January, I will have 2. I will have my regular monthly sale, and then I'll have a countdown sale because we do that in January. My Patreons will get the list in advance, as always. It'll go out probably today. And let's see, anything else? Monday is Monday Mixed Media Mini Morsels. And then Tuesday, which is Veterans Day, we're going to be doing the first of our official Christmas boxes of 2025. And that's going to be a Twix box. It holds a Twix bar. You know, like 1 pack of the double Twix bars that you buy at the regular grocery store. The kind of Twix box. So we're going to have that in there. And then there's a bonus video on Wednesday next week. So busy week coming up. We'll get all that taken care of. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button and subscribe. You know, why not? People tell me that I'm offensive, and you know, if I'm going to offend you, I would like you to be here for it. It's only fair. Kidding. If you'd like to cyber stalk me, you'd like to know what's going on in my world, just go down to the description box where it says more. Click on that. It's going to open a whole bunch of stuff up. It's also going to take you links to my Facebook group, my Etsy shop, my what is that thing called? Instagram. There's all kinds of links down there to all kinds of stuff that you can go and check out. You can get some free digitals, things like that. All righty. So until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.